Yeah, Crystal
Yeah.
repeats that. It's an unannounced security inspection. I do not
Oh,
expect you to be notified.
oh, yes, of course. Please, please forgive me, Miss Chen. Yes. Well, go. Is there anything that I can do? If there's anything I can do to assist with the inspection, just let me know. Otherwise, I will stay out of your way.
I expect you to be ignorant of my presence until the whole loop is complete.
Of
Understand?
course. Yes, everybody just will just act the way we normally act around here. Everything here is of complete standard, I assure you. But you don't have to take my word for it.
Good.
Good.
Carry on. She walks in.
Yes, ma'am.
Rain's gonna say, "Way to go, Chen. Now you need to gather up some guards and have them go over the security detail with you and make sure they actually know their stuff."
And Aya is escorting you, right?
Essentially, or she's basically given Aya a free pass. Like, this is my informant or whatever. She can come with me.
Okay.
But
We'll say that. So, Crystal, what is your plan? Are you kind of making your rounds floor by floor? Are you? What are you doing?
Find
maybe
out what's
try to go
happening.
to the security office, the where they
Sure.
keep the surveillance cameras and
Yes, absolutely.
the digital the archives and
Sure.
logs, and just give Aya like either a hand signal or some kind of code word to have her do the decryption stuff, hacking stuff while she's there.
So, Crystal, you will make your way into the security facility, the security area, the main security area of the facility. And when you arrive there, there's some guy, some human guy, leaning his table against the wall. He's got this hat over his head, and you hear snoring. There's camera monitors open in front of him, and he's dozed off apparently.
Just one person.
There's only one person there right now. There are two chairs, but there's only one person there. It does look like there definitely can be two people, but it just so happens right now there's only one. Granted, it is around lunchtime right now. Granted.
I will
Yeah, let
motion
Aya do the
for
work.
Chen to be silent while she then does the decryption thing, which is mine right now.
Can you do any sort of sabotage to their security system first? Since I do not have that expertise.
I could do that.
All right. So what are you rolling right now?
A decryption roll.
Sure. 25?
Yeah.
Okay. So your attempt is to sabotage their security. Aya, you go through the terminal and you believe that you have successfully managed to, I guess, uh,
Paste an
specifically,
overlay, basically, make it to where it
Yeah.
looks like everything's going on normally.
Yeah.
sure, making sure that yes, so that I guess to make the rest of your hacking easier. Is that what you're trying to do, or the
Yeah.
rest of your investigate? Yes,
Yeah.
you succeed. You succeed.
Or even implant some kind of remote control system where you can like unlock cell doors or room doors as at moment's notice
We
if we
could.
need to,
We might be able to do that too.
or
You
shut down
believe
the
you can do
cameras.
that, just not remotely. You can
Yeah.
do this from the terminal, but not remotely.
Yeah. Okay.
The monitors on the screen, if you look at them, they do show pretty much like all wings of the facility, and the cells slash rooms is the way I describe them. You also see what appears to be rooms that are dedicated to shock therapy.
Yeah. I will try to pull a area map so so we can navigate it easily. Yeah.
You were able to get a lay of the land. There is a TV on as well. In addition to the monitors, there's a TV on, and you hear some reporters that are saying that there is that people are gathering in a building nearby for some sort of very important public announcement, public speech that is going to be given by Dane, I forgot his last name.
Anderson.
Dane Anderson, relative of David Anderson from the game. He's going to be making some sort of a speech soon.
Aya will grit her teeth and be like, visibly not slightly rattled. Like she'll be visibly angry.
Okay.
Rain's
She really does not like that.
Rain's gonna ask how are we looking on everything so far.
We're doing fine. Aya whispers back.
Okay.
Kind of strained, but the Rain's distraction helps her calm down again.
Can you find Lun on like where are you guys? Can you find out where Lun is right now?
Yes, you guys will be able to see the camera that is showing the cafeteria, and you do see who you believe to be Lun sitting with a Turian and some weird Quarian/human thing.
And then she's gonna basically direct this next round to Lun. It's like, Lun, if there's anything we need to know that might complicate getting you out, now's the time to do it while they can see you. But make it casual.
Hearing that, he'll kind of put his hands up like this to his mouth and then tap his wrist. Like he's itching his wrist.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of just like that, casually.
Okay.
Like yeah.
So they put something in you. Tap your teeth twice for yes.
Sorry, do what?
Tap your teeth twice for yes.
Mask?
He taps the mask.
Yeah.
Click your teeth.
Tap the mask.
I'm guessing at this point, me and Darren are gonna probably get out of the car and start trying to get into position. But she's gonna actually hand Trissy a pair of keys. She's gonna be like, "I am trusting you with this. We're probably."
Aya will relegate will tell them about the news feed.
Yeah, but she's gonna say she's trusting Trissy with this to go and get a spare vehicle for them because she's gonna need a ride. Just don't bang. You can pick any car you want, and she'll tell her the street. Just don't bang it up, or whenever they get clothes for the vault, she's going to get nothing but monochrome plaid.
Okay. I think I'll manage, she says. And she kind of takes the keys and gives you a little bit of a cold look. You get a feeling that Trissy doesn't particularly like you very much.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do, and then Darren will wink at it.
I love those cars more than you know. And then she's gonna hop out of the car.
Okay.
I will search for Timaeus. Like scan the camera, see where he is.
You'll see Timaeus at that table I was talking about. Probably the rowdier of all the tables.
Yeah. She'll kind of curse under her breath because he's surrounded by so many people. And then she'll kind of mouth to Chen if they can't we get like pick out random prisoners and then just have him randomly picked, like ask for security questions or something.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how easy is it for you, would you say, to escape from this facility?
Alright, she goes to the cafeteria. Is that where everybody is?
Yeah. I will follow.
When you go to the cafeteria, the door, you go into the cafeteria, so you're leaving the incompetent security guy sleep, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where Aya will have pulled out something to write on and has written it down visibly on an OmniTool screen.
Is this the Cerberus standard that we've been fighting for? Yes. I want this man fired immediately. Okay. So you guys go into the cafeteria. Everyone in the staff in the cafeteria immediately salute Crystal Chen. Several of the people, half of the people in the cafeteria, it's so like loud that half of them don't even know that Crystal's there. The other half that do see her, kind of stop a little bit what they're doing and stare in her direction. But none of, but they don't say anything. What do you do, Crystal?
I gather like maybe 2 or 3 guards over.
Okay. Several guards come up to you. You are in need of us, Miss Chen.
Yes. I need to have a private word with that guy over there. Bring him over to a room, a secure room.
Right away, ma'am. One of the guards goes over to the table. Everybody's at the table again is having such of a grand time that they don't even hardly even notice that the guard's there. One of the guards snaps his fingers, points at Timaeus, and gives him a signal. Timaeus sighs, gets up, and he says out loud, "Well, I'm gonna see you boys later. Looks like I've got a date with." Oh, did not see that coming. But he gets up hesitatingly and he walks with the guards towards Crystal Chen. And Lun, you're seeing this whole thing. Wow. Chris says. At this point, Octavius pipes up. I didn't think I would see Crystal Chen here. Interesting.
Yeah, interesting.
Crystal, when you go up to when Timaeus is brought up to you, what do you say anything?
Not to him. Just
Okay.
get the just.
You just want to be in the room
take-
alone with him, with you and Aya alone with him?
Yes, with
Okay.
Aya and without the guards, without the cameras on. So we need
Okay,
some
sure.
privacy.
They'll take you into a private room, and it's one of those. They take Timaeus, they cuff him to the table, but they sit him across from you, and Aya can stand right behind you, Crystal. And Timaeus says, "All right, look, let's just make this quick. With all due respect, I was still in the middle of lunch here."
Aya will then punch him in the face with her robot arm.
Ow.
And she will just lean into him and say, "A lot of good people are dead because of scum like you. And if it wasn't because we needed you alive right now, you would be plastered all over the floor."
He is a little taken aback by this, and he tries to shake off the punch in his face, and he says, "What do you want from me?"
It's not what we want. It's what Tibbs wants.
Tibbs. So he... Oh, I see. Well, why didn't you say so?
Be sure to stress to him that he can't breathe a word of this to anyone. Please, if you're gonna tell him.
One word. Outside of this room. And it's not just your brains that are blasted all over the floor. It's everything about you. In a very painful way.
You're very convincing. Noted, he says.
Thank you.
What is Crystal doing during all of this, by the way?
Nothing, just watching.
I will lean back up to him and still have a firm grip in his clothes. And we're getting you out of here. Not because I want to, but we're doing it.
All right, he says. So what do you want me to do?
We want you to lay low. We're going to make a distraction. And then you, a few others, are gonna get out of here.
Get his cell number.
Sounds good to me.
Cell number, everything, give it now.
He gives you his cell number, all the information that you need to extract him later on after lunch.
Yeah. Good.
Crystal asked for a few names of guards that Timaeus can provide as somewhat suspicious of their loyalties to Cerberus.
Maybe
I don't know if he'd be able to give you that.
maybe someone
Or-
just lazy. Maybe a lot of people that are just lazy and they don't want to do something.
Get the name of the guard that was sleeping.
I was gonna say, there's the guy that's sleeping, that was sleeping.
Yeah, you want to post lazy guards. The ones that remain are they need to be the lazy ones.
But not only that, but just to later
The
she
one-
can use that information.
Also, the ones that would be easily overpowered.
Exactly.
You know,
Sure, that he can give you names of.
You could
He
be
can
like,
give you names of
be like,
those.
weak guy, weak guy, weak guy. You're all on main shift.
Yeah.
Right, exactly. Exactly. He can do that for you.
Yeah.
Then she leaves the room and return Timaeus to the cafeteria, I guess.
Okay.
Let him go.
By the time you bring Timaeus back to the cafeteria, lunchtime is wrapping up, and everybody is going to start being filed like herds of cattle back to their rooms/cells. When everybody, so Lun, you're back into your cell, and what do you guys do now? Timaeus is back in his cell. What happens?
I guess Lun's gonna possibly see if he brought any surgical tools with him in, like, hid on his suit. Would I possibly be able to have done that?
I think you probably would believe the scanners would pick up on that.
Yeah.
I don't think that they would have let you through with that.
I'm trying to remember what my...
Do you have any antibiotics that would disable electro?
No. To be honest, I need to cut it out more than anything else, I guess.
Hmm.
Or short circuit it.
That I could actually do.
Do
I've
that.
got damping, so I could actually do that.
You can short
That's
circuit
kind
it.
of what I was asking, but
So are Darren and so what's happening?
we're waiting for a signal.
Yeah, are you guys giving a signal of some sort?
Yeah,
What are
we're
you-
waiting on Chen to gather up a lot of the guards and move them out of key locations.
Yeah, and you can do that. We can assume that Chen
Okay.
has done that.
So,
Okay. We're sneaking in then.
So roll your stealth or sneaking. I forgot what the skill name is called.
It's
Roll
sneak.
that. The two of you.
Not bad.
Spells is fine. Darren.
Ones. All ones.
Don't
Yeah.
trip one. Don't trip one.
It'll be fine.
Famous last
Oh.
words. Famous last
You're
words.
gonna have to spend a Paragon point or something to negate that crit fail.
Yeah.
Are you going to?
I suppose about a hat.
Okay.
Don't
You negate that. I'm trying to think. Did anybody get any points? Did anybody think they deserve any points leading up to this? I think I should definitely give Loon a Paragon point for volunteering to put himself in harm's way. So I think Loon deserves that. Does anybody else think they deserve something, or somebody else deserves something? I want to give actually Crystal Chen an extra Paragon point for taking the time to make that video. I think that deserves a point. Crystal.
That's a player choice though, right?
Yeah, but I'd like to give them away for extra stuff. Between that and all of the images and sketches you've been giving me, I have to give you something. So Paragon point is I probably owe you more than just a Paragon point, so I would take it if I were you.
It's not a renegade point to punch that guy in the face.
Yeah.
Do you guys think that,
I feel like
that
Darren should get
deserves
one for being cold and just denying tips.
Yeah.
a renegade or a Paragon?
A renegade point just for denying tips.
Okay, Darren gets a Paragon, I'll give Aya a Renegade. That's fine. Aya gets a Renegade, Darren gets a Paragon. There we go. Okay. So, Rain and Darren will sneak their way into the facility. It's actually goes very smoothly considering how Aya spent the time to sabotage the security system. So maneuvering around definitely helps a lot. And where are you guys headed? Where are you guys going?
First for Lun. Right, you were getting out Lun first.
you guys will make your way over to Lun's cell. And how are you going to get Lun out?
Are they electronic locks or?
There are a lot of electronic locks, and you believe that normally they can be unlocked easily from the terminal in the security room.
Rain's gonna ask where Aya is while Chen's doing the security detail.
I think Aya is near the security
Okay.
thing.
Yeah,
Like,
Rain's gonna ask Aya to get to the security room so she can unlock doors and
Yeah.
choke out the guard if she needs to.
yeah, while Chen is distracting guards.
Yeah, because now that we're in, we need to make it quick.
Yeah.
Roll another decryption. Aya.
And I have specialization in locks.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm
30. Wild die. Wild die.
Roll again.
Okay.
37.
That because you got a 37, I will allow you to successfully open any locks within this facility for the rest of the session.
Yeah.
You don't have to roll anything. You just do it. You just unlock it. That's ridiculously good.
Yeah.
You will be able to from the terminal open up Lun's cell door without a problem.
Yeah. I will open up Lund's cell door and I will scan the area to see where if there's any guards near Timaeus's cell, and then I'll calm them.
You will see that there is a guard near Timaeus. It looks like the Sleeping Beauty is now taking that shift over there.
Who's
look
in
at
the-
radio? I'm like, can you find Octavius and Chris?
Interesting.
Wait, Octavius?
Yeah,
Octavius! I almost shouted before.
just they sound like they're not from this world as well, and the more information we get, the better. I mean, they may just be crazy, but it sounds like they're both from somewhere else, like we are, kind of
All
thing.
the Turians to find today. It has to be Tuesday.
Keep it calm.
Okay,
Fine. I'll fight them.
Just
Who are we going to first? That's important.
well, who's closest?
I
We'll
will.
just have to just go down-
I will track down a path on who is closest to them, and make it so that it's as direct as possible between each of them.
So you will find Octavius. He seems to be in the far end of the building in a completely different floor, one of the upper floors, very close to where the shock therapy rooms are. That's on the upper floors. As for Chris, he is one floor below Loon in another cell that's similar to the rooms that Loon is. So Chris is definitely closer
Yeah.
to Loon.
And where's Octavius?
Octavius is like several floors above you.
And where
Near the shock
where is
therapy rooms.
Timaeus?
You guys go
Oh,
get.
Timaeus?
You guys go get Timaeus. I'll go get the other two.
We can't split up like that. That's
Timaeus is halfway between Lun and Octavius. Halfway,
Okay.
floor-wise.
If we go around as one big group, we're gonna get spotted easier. If we go down in smaller groups, we'll be fine.
I think that
Aya's watching all of us anyway, so.
Your Aya, if in your using your bet's judgment, you think that rescuing Lun and Timaeus is risky enough.
Yeah.
You think you guys can afford rescuing Octavius or Chris, but I think you highly, highly think that it's way too much of a risk. It would jeopardize the mission if you tried to rescue both.
If you're going to get anyone else out, get the blabbermouth, because we can't get the.
Do we have to go back out through the ground floor? Is there any other exits above us? I don't think there will be.
Don't think so. I mean, there's the fire escape.
We have to.
Do they have fire escapes?
We have to
Uh,
go
like
back down
not in-
anyway.
Ventilation systems? Are there any of those?
There probably are.
Well,
If we have to go back down anyway, we can grab him on the way out.
I think
Okay. If you start by grabbing Octavius and then work your way to Timaeus, then
Well,
you
like I
can
said,
grab.
I'll go get Octavius, they go get Timaeus. If we're going in smaller groups, we're less obvious to be spotted.
I think.
And
if-
It's too
Yeah.
dangerous, man.
Honestly, Learn, I think if anyone goes nowhere, it probably should be me. Like, you're unarmed, and I can take more
I'm
punishment than you
not
guys can.
unarmed. I'm more armed than you think I am. Excuse me.
I can
Well,
still
okay.
take more punishment than you can, Learn.
Spaghetti. You break by just me staring at you.
I don't break.
Darren, are you
I,
still a tank?
Stop
Right.
treating me like a child.
Aya, you still think that trying to get Chris and
We can't afford to get
Octavius
both of them.
is
It's too
not worth
dangerous. It's not worth it.
As much as I hate to say it, the blabbermouth is loud.
To be fair, he probably won't last as well as the other dude.
Yeah.
Like,
Ah,
I think the other guy can last in here better. I think we should get.
Chris or Octavius.
I think we should get Chris. I think he seems to know more about this stuff.
Why is there a reason why?
Meanwhile-
last in here.
Why are we-
Meanwhile,
Yeah.
the main squad is watching this, and Eric is like, Octavius, and
Rain-
Jeff is like, Chris.
Rain is gonna
Like-
speak up. Rain's
I
gonna
was
speak
like,
up.
I want to save them both.
Rain's gonna speak up. It's like, I don't care. I owe someone something. I'm gonna get Octavius out of here. If there's any chance that it could be the Octavius I'm thinking of.
Crystal gonna speak up.
Yeah.
Crystal will speak up.
Like, so that they can hear her through the intercom. Is that possible?
Yeah.
Probably.
Wait, through the facility intercom or through our?
No, through the
Oh, yeah. Well,
Movies, yeah.
yeah.
not in a way that she's talking to the group, but she's saying things that on the
You
group
have.
will hear.
There's a lot of people behind you. They have loud footsteps. You can probably whisper.
Yeah.
No, she's still in the conference room talking to the security guards, but she is
Yeah.
going. She hears all the debate going on in the background. She says,
Mhm.
and one more thing.
Yeah.
Where is Octavius? I need a word with him.
One of the guards will mention that he is up in the he's upstairs on the 27th floor or something. One of the higher floors.
Chen, you clever girl. Rain is gonna say
Stay
over
here.
the
All
intercom.
of you.
over the-
Right.
Alright, you win. We'll go get Chris. Chen will figure out a way to get Octavius out, and then we'll go get Timaeus.
Yeah.
And Dudley,
Okay.
go home and update your resume. You're fired.
Yes, Miss Chen, Dudley says, and he leaves with his head on the ground, with his head in shame, hanging in shame.
No, stay here. I'm not done with you yet. You're fired, but I'm not done with you yet.
Perfect.
I think Chen is enjoying this too much.
Oh, okay, yes, Miss Chen, whatever you want, whatever you wish, Miss Chen.
That is princess. That is so princess. Okay, let's go.
I'm loving this. I'm enjoying
As I
this.
said,
He takes out
Hopefully
like
he's enjoying this too.
takes
I
out
feel-
Omni tool and just fakes and pretends. Minus.
Alright.
okay, I still think it'd be wiser for us to not go as one big group because obviously we're too easily spotted.
As I said, if we split up, I think I should go my own. But honestly, I didn't see what one more person's going to. What difference
Yeah,
it make.
If two, but the thing
At
is, there's
least gag him or something. Make sure he doesn't fucking talk.
If it makes you feel better, I have tranquilizers ready for Timaeus. I don't
No,
think.
fuck Timaeus. Tranquilize Chris.
hey.
Okay.
Anyway,
I've already
so-
silenced.
Let me
crap.
since everybody's going in different directions, I just want to make sure I have it straight in my head what's happening. So Crystal's going up to the 27th floor to get Octavius. Who's getting who's getting Timaeus and who's getting Chris?
Well, Loon's getting Chris.
Loon's getting Chris, and who's getting Timaeus?
Darren will get Timaeus.
Darren will get
Who
Timaeus.
wants me to go with them? I'll go.
That
with
was-
whoever.
Probably be wiser for you to go would get to Mace. He's gonna put up with most of the fight. Well,
Darren wants you to go with Lund there.
not a child. I can protect myself,
She's
Darren.
going to hand.
It's not better.
She's going to hand Darren a thing of tranquilizers and be like, "You can carry him if you have to put these in him. I'll go with Lun, if no other reason than that I can help him move around." And he already made contact with Chris. Chris knows him, so Chris will put up less of a fuss.
Okay,
Okay.
sounds like a plan.
Darren,
As
you will
Darren
make your
comes
way.
close
and-
to the cell, Aya will automatically open it so Timaeus knows that now is the time.
All right. Darren, you get over to Timaeus, to his cell, and his cell door opens. Timaeus looks up and he looks shocked and he says, Darren,
Yeah,
this is a surprise.
I get that a lot. Come on, breathing out.
You know, he says, you owe me $50.
We'll sort that out later. Darren's going to take out his combat knife, chuck it to him. He hasn't got any other
You
weapons.
have a weapon for me, right?
As I said, he's going to give him his combat knife since he hasn't got anything else with him.
You give him his combat knife.
Oh,
Are
no,
you
wait.
giving him?
Actually, I guess Darren has his old assault rifle as well. We'll just give that to him.
You give him assault rifle. You give him the knife. Are you giving him what Tibbs told you to give him?
Yes, give him that as well.
All right. You give him the chip as well.
Tibbs says you know what to do with that.
So the other thing that Tibbs probably told you to do is to give him. He has like a visor thing. I'm assuming that comes with a chip. You hand it to him. He puts the visor on. He puts the chip on. He puts the chip in. It looks like he's playing something, like reading files or playing a recording. And then he says, "All right, let's get out of here as quickly as we can."
Okay.
You will rush you guys will make your way out. And I guess with Aya watching the security cams, she will be able to guide them in such a way that they can make their way through the ventilation, whatever they need to
Did
do
we
to get out.
have any issue with the one security guard?
This one security guard was probably asleep.
Okay.
He's not
He
gonna
probably fell
have a
asleep.
job after this, is he?
Yeah, I think Crystal needs to do a little bit more of a performance review scan.
Does Lund say that out loud?
No,
No.
this is me out of character, being
Oh,
like, I
okay.
think that guy needs. I don't. Yeah.
Honestly, I think we should give him a promotion.
Barney, he says he's all right. Terrible at his job, but he's an all right guy.
Well, that's kind of what we want at the moment, isn't it?
Agreed. You guys make your way through. Meanwhile, Lun, you are making your way over to Chris's cell,
Mhm.
and I'm assuming Aya's going to open Chris's cell too.
Yeah.
Chris looks up at you surprised and says, "What's happening? What's going on?"
Okay, gotta be quiet, all right?
Okay, what's happening?
It's hide and seek, and we're hiding, but we're gonna hide
Oh.
together. But
Okay.
shh, okay, quiet.
I didn't realize that the facility was letting us play hide and seek.
Yeah, but
So who's gonna hide first?
we're hiding together.
Really? Together? I've never played it like that before.
Guards are playing the Seekers. Come on.
Yeah, it's like hunted.
It's team hide and seek.
Yes.
The prisoners versus
Okay.
the guards.
Okay,
So,
let's go.
so gotta be very quiet.
You guys make your way. Also, are you also going through the ventilation shaft? Is that
Probably.
what's happening?
Yeah.
Okay. Crystal Chen, you make your way up to the 27th floor, and you go over to where you believe is Timaeus's. I'm sorry, not Timaeus. To where Octavius's cell is. Aya, at this point, you have seen that Octavius is being strapped to this like machine of some sort, and essentially they are, as far as you can tell, sort of putting him through some torturous therapy right now. Crystal Chen, you can make your way into the facility right now as some of the doctors are monitoring. So there's sort of like a one-way window while the doctors are monitoring Octavius in the next room, and that's where Crystal will go into, at least first will go into.
I will kind of smirk to herself, think to herself, oh, he deserves it.
I know.
I see Aya like turning up the juice. Aya turning up the power. Actually, would Aya do that?
No, because
No?
she knows
Are you
that.
sure?
Tiny little bit.
No one would know.
Tiny. Just to get one scream out of him and then turn it back down.
All right. So you might have manipulated the power surging through the machine a little bit, and Octavius screams in excruciating pain.
Oops, a little too much, and then she turns it down again.
When Crystal enters in the room, the doctors turn to you and they give you a salute.
Are you quite done here yet?
We just started, Miss Chen. We've been keeping a close eye on this one, just like you asked.
I'm on a tight schedule. I need to speak to him.
Of course, Miss Chen. You were the one who brought him here in the first place, so certainly.
Divas.
They will leave. Crystal, are you going to speak with him? There's like a microphone that speaks into the room. Is that how you're going to speak to him, or are you doing something else?
Rain at this point is probably going to ask for an update on everyone's progress so far.
She's gonna go into the room. Ask the.
She will go. Okay. Crystal will be able to get into the room, and Octavius is still strapped to the machine.
Since that window is see-through.
Punch him.
Aya, roll a spot check for me, please.
What is that? Perception, yes?
Or a perception check.
Yeah. Perception switch.
Yeah, perception search probably.
While
don't
that's
have
happening, Crystal. While that's happening, Crystal, can you tell me what's going on?
Ask Octavius which reality he's from. Or just.
Octavius looks directly at Crystal Chen, and then he spits at her. I don't think he manages to have the spit land on you, but he at least spits towards your direction.
Then we'll kind of go through the comms and go, Chen, tell him that me and Chris, we've sent you. I don't know, just mention me and Chris. It might make him realize that you're on his side.
Do they know, does Rain know that she's in the room with him at this point? Or, like, does anybody know that Crystal's with Octavius now?
I think the only one that knows is Aya right now.
Yeah, like, that's why Rain's asking for an update, because she only knows where, like, one other person is.
But the two communication is always on, right? So everything you say, the other people can hear.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, Rain is going to say, like, just tell him that you're getting him out of here, and you know someone that knows something about Susepia, and you need to get him to her.
But when she looks behind the window, is there anyone that could be around to see or hear what she's doing?
From that room, you can't see through the other window. It looks like a mirror to you.
Yeah.
It's a one-way.
Does Aya see anything?
You do not see anything, but one thing you do see, like a few floors like at the main desk area, you see the woman, and she has flagged some of the guards, and you see that her talking to the guards, and if you zoom the camera in a little bit, you can see that she's pointing to the guards something on the terminal, and it shows Crystal Chen's picture.
Code red.
And it looks like Cerberus wants Crystal Chen arrested immediately, and she's basically telling the guards. The guards nod, and in the monitors you can see the guards several of them are making their way up the
Chen, do this fast.
Elevator.
They've caught on to us.
There it is.
Alright.
You guys wanted to save 2 people, so you're getting paid for it. It's getting
Crystal
complicated.
will
Just
unlock the shackles to free.
You instantly unlock them, and as soon as you unlock them, Octavius looks towards Chen, and then he immediately unleashes Singularity at Chen. Chen, roll me a strength roll, please. Because this takes you by surprise.
That's the thing, Chen.
Yeah, I gave you this.
Just playing.
Yeah, playing
Yeah, strength check. Okay, Chen, you are caught in the Singularity, and you get lifted up into the air. At this point, Octavius makes a break for it. He runs out the unlocked door that you unlocked for him.
Oh, man.
And at this point, the alarm starts to go off as he's leaving out. And you see that the guards are halfway up the elevator, moving towards Chen's location as Octavius bolts.
I will lock down the elevator if I can do that.
I don't know if you can do that without making another roll.
Let's do it. I will try.
While Aya's rolling that, Rain's gonna be like, okay, plan's gone to hell, Trissy need distraction now and need car. Please, thank you.
Trissy says, I've got it covered.
There we go.
You guys
29.
29? Yes, you will be able to stop the elevator when they're about 3/4 up the building. While you were frantically, getting on the terminal trying to lock up the elevators, you no longer see Octavius on the screen. You lost sight of him on the terminals.
I lost Octavius.
You don't see him anywhere. At least not in the cameras that
Oh,
you're looking
look,
at.
Chris, like, would it be any way he would go?
Are you asking Chris this?
Yeah.
I have no idea. Are we trying to find him too?
Yes.
Is he playing
yes,
too?
yes. Where would he have gone?
I don't know. He doesn't talk very much.
Alright.
Damn it, never mind.
Are we in a floor above where people are coming up? Like, is there any stairs that people are coming up?
Yeah, there's stairs. You guys can take the stairs.
Okay, we need Octavius, and I need to get it to him fast. Can
Rain.
anyone patch me into the intercoms?
Yeah. I will try that. Make another roll, I guess.
Damn.
This is going well today.
Go on it, go!
Nice.
28.
Alright, she's gonna say over the intercom, like, Octavius, get back. I know Sesepia, you be getting out of here, and I am making a damn door.
Okay. You say that in the intercom.
And then, like, while we're going to the stairs, like, while we pass the stairs, Ray's gonna take a couple of lens grenades and chuck them down the stairs.
Okay. You take some lens grenades and they explode in one wing of the building. Aya, you notice that when Rain's voice gets over the intercom, several other guards that are relatively close to you start turning towards the security office where you are, and they start making their way to your direction. They're like, who's that?
I will lock the door.
Okay, you can lock the door leading to you.
And I will, let's see, is there any escape routes from there, like a ventilation access?
Yeah, I think you can.
Okay.
I think you can escape.
I will lock the door and then I will blast the lock so it doesn't, so it shorts out.
You lock the door and you blast the lock, and as you as you're making your way up to the ventilation shaft, you hear or at least see an explosion occur in another camera. A camera this time outside on the lawn. Apparently, some of the shrubbery has something has exploded in the shrubbery, and the shrubbery is going up in flames. You're not really sure who did it, but it's certainly distracting.
Yeah.
Distracting.
Yeah. And then
So the guards, several guards are now. So there's guards going to the stairway where the explosion of Loon's grenades are. There's guards trying to get to Aya. There's guards trying to go up to
with the fire out.
to Crystal City. There's guards trying to get the fire out. So people's attention, it's chaos. People's attention are all over the place. You got the guards clearly like they have their hands full
And
right
as a side note, Rain's voice is like modified through the mask. It's like it's not her voice.
That's fine. I don't think that the guards still recognize that voice as one of their own.
Yeah.
So they're still suspicious as to who that is.
Yeah, so
To in the interest of time, because of all of the confusion, I will say that all of you will be able to escape from the facility.
So whenever they finally get back to the shock therapy room, Rain's gonna tell Trissy to pull the car around, and she's gonna chuck grenade to the wall and blow a hole in the wall.
Okay,
So that-
she will do that.
So that way they can just get into the car from there. And they
Aya will jump
With
down.
Crystal Chen, I'm assuming? With Crystal.
What
all
happened
right.
to Octavius? Where did he go?
Are you asking me that, or are you asking someone else?
I'm asking you as the GM right now if we know.
You do not know.
Okay,
You lost sight of him.
and then I will ask in character if any of the others saw him.
I
Yeah.
gave him the buzzword to Sepia. If he's not showing up now, I don't know what's gonna get him.
You're not really sure if he believes you. These people very well could have used Sepia as on him before. They very well could have used that as leverage on him before. You have no idea if he necessarily believes you. It would have been easier to have tried to convince him if he was still strapped to the device. And you had to force him to listen to you. But you freed him, and now he's off somewhere. Meanwhile, Darren, you and Timaeus managed to get out first. He asks you really quickly, Darren, where is your ship? I need the coordinates. The pickup point.
Why?
He says, there's something I gotta do for Tibbs, and I have to do it now.
Okay.
Just tell me where you guys are picking up. I'll meet you there.
There isn't like an equivalent to sense motive in this, is there?
Do you want to do a sense motive?
Yeah, or the equivalent.
Yeah,
for that
go ahead.
perception.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, sweet.
Roll a perception. 13? You don't think he's lying.
Okay, Darren.
You think it might have something to do with the chip that he got.
Darren will give him the coordinates then. Of the
Says-
of Morden ship, not of the Normandy. Since you wouldn't be up against
Says-
the Normandy.
He says, thanks man, and he gives you a pat. See you very soon. And
Yeah.
and then he ducks out.
So the thing, Rain. Is there anything Rain could think of that could really get Octavius's attention as a last-ditch effort?
I don't think so. I mean, I think Sepia was probably your best bet, honestly. Sepia really was the smartest thing to do, to try.
Well,
Okay,
thing
so-
is, like, since there's explosions and chaos everywhere, would he be kind of like, okay, maybe there's something there, hope, at least.
Yeah, like there's explosions everywhere, and someone's trying to get him back. To
Oh no! Is there,
True, but you have to understand, this is a tortured individual. You have no idea what they've been doing to
is
him
there-
this whole time. I think it's hard for him to trust anyone, really, at this point.
is there any way to track him using the chip in the arm?
Well, not in
Because that
the.
would start kicking in if he left the compound. Like that's going to start hurting.
I'm not in the
Yeah.
security room anymore.
Damn it!
Yeah, she's not in the security room. You guys are out.
I will.
Is there no way of when we get to the modern ship to maybe use it as a mod? I guess.
We could use yours, like the one you have,
Yay!
as a try to reverse track the device.
I like digging that hole of mine, don't I?
Yeah, Lun, I'm assuming the way they got you out is maybe they took you into one of the med bays and you just kind of took a
Well, if
a scalpel.
if
and
I
just-
haven't taken it out yet, and we need it to get to find thing, I guess I can endure the pain.
Yeah.
Yay.
Give yourself, take out 1d6. Give yourself 1d6 plus 2 of damage. 1d6 plus 2 points of damage, ignoring resistance, and that's how many hit points you currently have
Rain's
to get the thing out.
So, from where Darren is outside, he was the first one out.
Wow.
So,
Yes.
Oh, okay, well. Would he have been able to see if Octavius came out? Or...
Roll a perception.
Okay. I've got...
Yeah, you would do the same thing to Chris too.
I'd probably take
Chris
Chris's out for him.
Yeah, and Chris will say, "Ow, that's not part of the game."
I'm sorry. It will stop the major pain that I'm gonna have to deal with in a minute.
That really hurts. I thought we were friends.
We are friends, and that's why I've got to do this.
Okay. Well, being friends with you is really painful.
It will stop being painful soon. I promise.
Why did we bring the blabbermouth?
Where do you
We got this chip. We can reverse track it, and I'll keep it nice and safe in my arm.
Since
Darren, you have. Go ahead.
Since Rain he's not showing up, she's just gonna say over the intercom, "Damn it, I tried. Screw you two," and it cuts off.
Darren, you are not able to see any traces of Octavius.
Fair enough.
At any rate, everything is going crazy right now. The guards have you start hearing sirens. It's sounding like Cerberus might be asking for more backup. So in general, you guys don't really have much time.
I was saying we better get moving.
Yep.
To the group.
You guys go over and make your way and make your escape. You reconvene with Trissy and everybody, with a new person, Chris in Tau, who seems very confused. What's all these people doing here? Are they playing too?
Okay, sorry. The game was a little bit of a white lie.
Now we're playing the game Runaway. Runaway very fast.
Oh, okay. I like that game. Sure, I can do that. And you guys run off.
Probably hearing many ow, 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 ows.
She's basically going to do one thing, and she's gonna like grab Trissy by the cheeks and like kiss her on the forehead. She's like, "You did wonderfully. Good job."
Thanks.
I could not be
And
happier right now. Well, actually, I could if we had actually gotten the other guy, but could not be happier. You did great.
Thanks. Just do me a favor and don't do that again.
I got excited. Okay, let's go.
You guys make your way onto the to your rendezvous point, and while you're waiting for Timaeus to come back, you do catch a sight of there's like a place where there's a hardware store with a lot of TVs on it, and right now the TV is showing Dane giving his speech. He's right in the middle of his speech. And he's talking about something about how the alliance and their supposed their neutrality against not taking a side with Cerberus, or not either associating with Cerberus or not associating with Cerberus. Anyway, he's talking about the alliance's position now on whether or not they will continue to remain separate from Cerberus or ally with Cerberus. And he gets to the point where he says, "It gives me great pleasure to let everyone know that the alliance will," and then there's a big loud splat, like breaking open a cantaloupe. And before, to your shock, there's a big splatter of blood, and his forehead explodes with a big hole through his forehead, and he slumps over. Screams are heard as everybody is watching this, and there's panic all around. A lot of the people in the audience duck down, wondering if anyone's going to get shot next. No other shots get fired. There's a lot of commotion going on. People all over, the reporters are reporting, that the president of the alliance has just been assassinated, or at least they're presuming that he's dead. And there's just a lot of panic going on right now.
I will grin.
15 minutes later, after this, you guys are waiting and waiting and waiting. 15 minutes later, Timaeus Danimus arrives. "All right, we got to get out of here now." And he's holding a sniper rifle in his hand.
Trissy,
Got to get out of here now.
Trissy, you get shotgun. Let's go.
I'm just looking at him like, yeah.
My opinions of you have been improved by approximately 2%, Timaeus.
Should I make?
That's
What
high,
exactly do you mean?
that's high praise from here. Don't question it.
Okay, whatever. I guess thanks for breaking me out of there.
You
Don't
have
push your
steps
luck.
to thank for that.
You guys make your way over to the Resistance. So, this is what I think it is. The ship.
Well, not your universe. Well, not this universe's version of the Normandy. That's probably still a pile of rubble, but yes.
I need to get home. I need to get home.
We'll get you home. Where were you from?
I'm from another. Not here, not this universe. I don't know how to describe it. I wish Anar was here. He was always smarter than me when it came to things like this.
Nah.
Yeah, he's my best friend.
Okay.
He's a Hanar, actually. We live in the Citadel. Well, not this Citadel. The other Citadel, where I'm from.
Maybe. Okay, see if I can maybe find him. Well, no, that'll be this universe's counterpart. We'll find him and we'll get you home.
When you guys get to the video game shop, Chris will probably, his eyes will light up when he sees Charlie Renah, and he will say, "Oh my gosh, Anar!" he says, and he runs up to Anar, and then he wraps his arms around Charlie Renah's tentacles, and Charlie Renah says, "This one would appreciate if you unhanded this one
Probably,
immediately."
like, reach out and pull him back. Like, probably not that one. Different Anar. But now I know what to look for.
But no, I know this Anar. I mean, I know for most people they can't tell Hanar apart, but I know this one right here. That's him.
Yeah, but this is this universe's version. That's what I mean.
I guess Rain would notice.
Yeah, Rain stood with us.
Yeah, Rain would be with you at that point. She'd be like, Anar, as in, has big old Krogan battlesuit he rides around in and shoots things and makes video game references.
Yes, I made his suit. Yes, that's him. You know him?
I do.
He has a
I do.
Krogan battle suit. That's awesome.
That
Yeah.
does sound kind of cool.
Can you take me to him?
Actually, as soon as we're able to do that, I will definitely find them. I have a pretty good idea of where they're going.
Oh, thank goodness. Oh, this is gonna be great. Oh, thank you so much.
There's this guy stood.
Friend, he says. He goes over to Lun, and he wraps his arms around Lun and gives him a big squeeze.
He kind of
Friend.
pats the back of his, like, pats his back, going, "I'm glad I could help you."
Ah, made a friend. That's
He says, "Yay!" He says, "I'm so excited." He takes out a breathalyzer, not a breathalyzer, like one of those asthma
Inhalers.
pump-looking things, inhalers. I'm okay, he says.
Just-
I'm okay.
I love
keep
this guy.
calm. Just keep calm. Don't hurt yourself, okay?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm fine.
So you made your friend like a Krogan battle suit armor.
Yeah?
What other sort of things could you make? Because Krogan battle suit would be pretty handy, you know?
Mechs is pretty much my specialty, he says.
Huh.
I can probably come up with a mech for one of you guys. It'll probably take a lot of time, some time though.
We might have to get you on that. We'll talk about this later.
Let's give him a chance to calm down. I mean, that facility probably wasn't the best place. I just feel bad that we couldn't get Octavius out.
Whatever she says,
Just
couldn't
wait
get
till you
Octavius
say.
out, she's gonna turn and stare daggers at Shen's like, yeah, I wonder why. You were doing so well, too.
She will ignore every, like, mean-spirited or people placing blame on her, like what Ring is doing, what Lund is saying, all implications related to Octavius. She's just gonna ignore.
Tibbs is on the phone right now. When you guys walk into his office, he puts it on hold and he says, "Timaeus, Good to have you back. Hey, boss, Timea says. It's good to be back. Gotta say, things could have gone a little smoother, but I think we're good. I think we're very good. Excellent, he says. Darren, good to see that everything worked out.
Told you it would.
Chris, I guess, will be left out. I don't want to. We'll deal with Chris later because he'll be left out because there's no reason for him to be in the meeting. He says, "So, Miss Rowlett, I have somebody on the phone here that you know. Your uncle Takahashi. You told me that he might be able to help us, right?"
Maybe.